Hey everybody, today we are going to be looking at a very iconic, entertaining, there are so many words that could describe what happened last night, but really, I mean, it really is breathtaking what has gone on in Gorl World the past 24 hours. I guess I'll just start from the beginning. I'm not going to go too much into detail about every little thing. It's going to be more of like a general overview. So, yeah, let's just get started. So we all know what has been going on with Foodie Booty lately. She met the love of her life on the other side of the world back in October. Some guy named Salah. He's 29, lives in Kuwait, and she went to go see him. They knew each other for a month, a little over a month, and then she said, okay, I'm done with all of this, my life in Canada, all my responsibilities here, my pets, my roommate, my family, my finances, all falling by the wayside. I don't care. I'm going to go marry this person that is showing me a little bit of attention on the other side of the world. So she did that. And she came back. End of January-ish back to Canada. And then she was saying like, oh, you know, I really think I want to build a life out there. I really think that he loves me and we're going to make this work. And I need to tie up loose ends. So I need to rehome my pets. I need to get my finances in order. I need to break my lease. I need to get rid of the roommate, and, you know, I need to stop being financially obligated to him. I just need to, you know, clean house. I need to get rid of everything. I think she's going to hold a garage sale soon to get rid of some stuff. And a lot of people are just seeing this as her just trying to get away from it all, trying to maybe escape some responsibilities and things that need to happen here in Canada, but she would rather just jet off to the other side of the world. So, one of which her responsibilities is her cats. She had 2 cats. One was named Sam. Sam was like 8 years old, I believe. And then the other one, the more controversial character on our show, BBJ. BBJ is 21 years old, an elderly cat, a senior cat. You know, most cats and dogs don't live much, you know, it's rare that cats and dogs live past the age of 20. So everyone was very concerned about this cat. You know, are you taking it to the vet? Is it getting it what it needs? Is it meeting its medical attention? Is it, you know, getting food? Is it getting love? Is it getting, like, a lot of people are saying no. No, I mean, you're kind of just ignoring it, and it's really crappy of you that you have decided to just leave that cat behind. Something that you have had in your life since, what, 2002? So Chantal is, what, in her late 30s? She's had this cat since she was a teenager. Could you imagine just meeting someone on the other side of the world and just leaving all your responsibilities behind, including that of a cat that you've had in your life and you've taken care of, well, quote unquote, taken care of for 21 years. Just bye. I found the love of my life on Tinder. I'm going to go marry him. Sorry. So what ended up happening was with Sam, the 8-year-old cat, she allegedly found a new home for Sam. Sam was well taken care of, you know, rehoming an 8-year-old cat, not that big of a deal, I guess. I mean, in my opinion, I think that that's still crappy to just, you know, give up your pets or whatever for some. Really, it's not even an you know, an excruciating circumstance. It's not like she, you know, had anything that really could have taken away her taking the cat, other than the fact that she met the love of her life on Tinder and wants to go live with him on the other side of the world. It's, you know. So Sam got rehomed. Now, BBJ, it started to become very debatable as to what was going to happen with BBJ. BBJ was not doing too well in a health sense. From what we were told by Chantal, not doing too well health-wise. She was screaming at night. She was losing her balance. She was really skinny. She was described as really skinny. just a lot of issues that Chantal was summarizing up as, well, what do you expect? She's 21 years old. And a lot of people were scratching their chins and saying, well, hold on a second. I mean, when's the last time the cat's been to the vet? Well, what exactly is the, symptom? Like, is she actually losing her balance? Is she walking funny? And Chantal was just very dismissive of the community's concern for this cat. She was saying, she's 21 years old. What do you expect? So really, the path that she seemed to be going down was, I'm going to probably put down this cat. I mean, the cat's 21 years old. What do you guys expect? This is something that happens. Take it. Chantal was telling people, take it up with God if you have an issue with this. There's a life cycle to everything. If you're worried about that, take it up with Father Time. So, arch nemesis, reaction channel, commentary channel, whatever you want to call her, French fry girl, the woman, the woman that you're looking at on the screen right now beneath the word psycho. This woman makes content about foodie booty every day. These two are sworn enemies. I mean, there is no other way to describe French fry girl than the word nemesis. When you look that up in the dictionary, a picture, this exact picture comes up under the word nemesis. So these two go at it constantly. So when French fry girl caught wind of the fact that she was kind of planning to get rid of this cat, she took ulterior means to try to intervene and see what was going on with this cat. So what was going on with the cat? So French fry girl has a brother, and that brother's married to a woman named Amy, okay? So Amy reached out to Chantal on Instagram under the name Amy Flowers. Amy Flowers is her, I don't even know if it was a fake Instagram account. I don't know if they made, if it was her actual Instagram account or if it was one they just dolled up to make it look real in order to trick Chantal into what they were about to do. But, okay. So, Chantal put up on her community page post the other day. She basically sent out a PSA and said, hey, if anyone in my area is interested in taking care of BBJ, the 21-year-old cat, let me know. You have to prove that you're of sound mind. You have to prove that you can take care, you can be there for this cat, essentially. So she put out this post. She's since deleted it. This isn't the post we're looking at right here on the screen right now. But, okay, so French fry girl's brother, Amy, reached out and said, hey, I'd love to take care of the cat. I mean, we're going to look at the exact DMs in a second. But after the little transaction went through, she put up on her page, BBJ found a home. Isn't that lovely? BBJ's being rehomed tomorrow. The person that is going to be taking care of her is a viewer, is very nice, very suitable, super enthusiastic to give BBJ the best life. The new owner said she will take her herself to the vet and she will be picked up tomorrow. Okay, so the whole taking her to the vet thing will come up in a little bit. You'll see why that was controversial. This is what Chantal will try to use to her advantage. She will try to say, well, I tried to take the cat to get care, but they insisted. They insisted on doing it themselves. So if anything came up wrong, just know I was willing to take BBJ to the vet and I was willing to make sure everything was cleared before I gave her away. But they insisted. They insisted that they have the cat first. It was fine. So I just went ahead and did it. I mean, as a pet owner, wouldn't you think that you would want to get the pet checked out yourself, make sure that they're in tip-top shape, or the best that you're able to get, the best shape that you're able to get them in before they're rehomed, instead of relying on someone else to take them to the vet, foot the bill, and take care of everything. So really, she's trying to use this to her advantage by saying, well, I would have taken her to the vet. I would have paid for it, but they asked me not to. So you didn't care enough about the pet to have it checked out and know for yourself. So she didn't want to pay it, and didn't want to take the time out to, you know, make sure that BBJ was in okay enough shape to be handed over to these people. She just said, oh, well, you know, they said they'd do it, so that's fine. I'll try to do a small video, and of course, she will provide many update photos. I did offer to keep BBJ's vet appointment for her checkup tomorrow, but the new owner said they will take her to their own vet, which they preferred. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, for your own mental headspace, wouldn't you want to go and get the cat checked out to make sure that they're okay? I mean, this person could tell you anything. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen when you rehome a pet like this. I mean, yeah, you'd like to think that they would take them to a vet and they would take really good care of them and everything, but I mean, you're just following the logic here. You're abandoning the pet at 21 years old. You're giving it to someone that you met on Instagram 48 hours ago, and they're saying, oh, just trust me. I'll take it to my vet. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of the expenses. And Chantal just goes, okay. I will post update pics like I did with Sam. Gonna be so hard to hand her off. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was very hard for you to hand her off. And which, by the way, she didn't even hand her off. She made the roommate do it. Foodie Booty made the roommate walk down the stairs and hand the cat over. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was very hard for Chantal to be giving this cat over.
So an online stalker, bully, and harasser has gone too far and has asked me if they could have my cat because they think they could do a better job. When they found out I was rehoming and possibly euthanizing my 21-year-old cat.
Okay. Forgot to mention this. This is something that French Fry Girl did ahead of time. When she found out last week that BBJ, the 21-year-old elderly sickly cat, was going to be rehomed, she reached out herself on Instagram and said, hey, listen, I will give you $2,000 cash for both of the cats, both of them, and I'll sign an NDA. We don't have to say anything about this. Non-disclosure agreement, fully, you know, full legal contract and everything. Let me take care of them. I want to be there for them. And Chantal ignored her. Said, I do not absolutely want my cats going to her. I would rather put them down. I would rather put them down than have French Fried Girl take care of them. Think about that for a second. Out of spite, she would rather put the cats down than let French Fried Girl take care of them. So, about a couple hours went by after she was ignored in her initial offer. She upped it to $3,000. $3,000 and an NDA. None of this would have ever happened. None of this would have ever came to light. Chantal ignored it. Gave Sam away to somebody else that we don't know about, and you'll see what happened in a second.
I said no, so they thought that they would go ahead and go a roundabout way and lie and manipulate by having somebody reach out to me and offer to take the cat. If I had known there was any affiliation with this person and FFG, I would have never given the cat to this person. I would have found someone else to take it. I was going to bring BBJ to the vet and offer to have her taken care of before she was rehomed. And they just said, no, don't worry about it. We're going to come get the cat, blah, blah, blah.
But you were okay with that. You were okay with them saying, no, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Like, do you see how that comes across as lazy on your part? If you really cared about the cat and really wanted to make sure that it was in the best shape possible, you would have taken it to the vet yourself and you would have gotten it checked out and you would have paid the bill and then said, okay, yes, this cat is newly examined, newly checked out, up on its meds. It has all of its tests done. Here you go. She pushed it off on this random stranger on Instagram and said, okay, yeah, if you prefer this, you can do it. Yeah, okay. You want to pay for the vet? Oh, yeah, sure. So the fact that she's trying to use this to her advantage here, It just makes her look worse.
And then turned around and purposely used this against me for content and to create more rage, blah, 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 more negativity. This community is so toxic. After this video showing you the conversation of what happened, you can make a...
And, you know, I probably will make a separate video on the rage streams, but the thing that gets me about Chantal is if she says that this community is toxic and it's bad for her mental health and she blah, 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 like she doesn't want to be involved in it anymore. I mean, she acts... I tweeted this yesterday. She acts like she has to be involved with this. She acts like she has to make her money through this. Has to be a YouTuber. Has to continue being involved in Girl World and everything. Get a different job. I mean, in her rage stream last night, she was pounding her fists on the table, tears streaming down her face, saying, "How do I protect myself?" Are you kidding me? You act like you have to be here. You don't have to be here. It's turn off the webcam, find a different source of income, don't be involved in it anymore. It really could be that simple. I mean, I would love to hear the other side of that argument of it's not that simple. No, it's not that simple because you don't want to give up the easy money. Because you know... And everybody knows that, you know, people on here that film themselves doing the very least, caught up in all this drama, but still maintaining 20 to 30,000 views, having membership, prescriptions, subscriptions, super chats, all that. It's such easy money. It's such easy money for the amount of effort you're doing in comparison to some, if not most other jobs. You know, you get to work from home. There's a lot of perks to it. So it just kills me. It really does. It kills me on here when she says, how do I protect myself? How do I get away from all of this? I mean, the door is right there. It's just you're the one that's choosing not to leave.
Make up your own mind. I don't care. Again, I just want to bees and I'm moving on from this, living my life. I suggest.
That's the thing, though. I just want to bees. I just want to bees. I want to have my own little fun on here. I want to have my own little community. She knows good and well that the money would not be coming in if it was just beesing. No. I'll give you a good example. Recently, she made a couples channel called Chantal and Salah. And in these videos, they go to the zoo, they walk around, it's normal everyday vlogging, like very boring stuff. You should go check out the views on this. And the monthly views, what that equals to in a monthly paycheck, not going to be what Foodie Booty's used to or what she believes that she's entitled to. So really, if she thinks that she could just get on YouTube and bees and have a little community like that, I'm telling her it would not be as lucrative. Being involved in Girl World pays more. It always will pay more. So I want to escape from all of this. I want to protect. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you really did that, if it got to that point where you would want to say, I am more interested in protecting my own mental health and getting away from all of this than I am the money, she would have gotten a job years ago.
Just all of you go touch grass and do the same because this is beyond low and disgusting and just period psychotic behavior. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, so she's now showing the DMs from Amy Flowers. The Amy Flowers stuff, it really isn't anything like that. I mean, hey girl, how have you been? I'm really sick and having a rough time. I know how much you love your fur babies, and I am bedridden and could use a kitty like BBJ to snuggle with me, and I'd love to have Sam too. I have a big house, and it would really help with my mental health. I'm not doing good at all. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this person has told you that they're bedridden. They've told you that they're not doing well with their mental health. They're not doing good at all. I mean, so off the bat, this person has told you bedridden, not doing well mentally. Okay, yeah, this sounds like a great person to want to give away your cat to. So it goes on to later to say, I would send you pictures and videos, and if anything happens and your plans change and you decide you want them back, I'd def help you. So this way I can have the cats while you're gone, and then you can always change your mind. But I take good care of them, and if you decide you want them back, you know, that's an option. Please consider, I think it would be really helpful to you both, the fur babies and myself. I hope you're doing well, and congratulations on getting married. I'm so happy you found love. You deserve nothing but the best. So Chantal reaches out to this person, Amy Flowers, and says, hey, this person says, hi, how are you? And she says, BBJ is very old and I cannot promise she will long, frowny face. I guess she meant to say live long. BBJ is very old, but the thing about it is Chantal was making this cat out to be something that was in very bad condition. She said that she lost her balance. She was very skinny and she screamed a lot at nighttime. But was all just saying, well, you know, what do you want me to say about it? She's 21 years old. No, I mean, even just because something's old doesn't mean that it has deteriorated to the point that it's no longer recoverable. Just because the cat is 21 years old, that doesn't mean to start, you know, get the shovel and go back outside. I mean, so this person says, oh, I'm sorry, she's so beautiful. And then the conversation moves on to, well, I'm sorry you're going through this. I lost my fur baby. I think that this is a bit of I don't think any of this went on. So I think that this was all just staged. I don't believe that French Fried Girl's brother's wife had a cat that passed away like this. This was all just for fluff and everything. She just says, you know, I lost my cat recently. But she says, my sister will come get BBJ for me if you still have her. She can rest and relax with me. I'm bedridden, so my sister will come. Okay. So the person is saying, well, I'm not going to come myself. So really, this could have been, this could have been French Fry Girl on the account. I mean, would you not see right through this? Would you not see? Someone is very insistent on wanting your cat from you. And is saying, you know, I'm bedridden, but I really want this 21-year-old cat. I can't come get it myself, so I'm going to send someone else to come get it. I mean, doesn't this all just, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. If I was Chantal, I would have really had more wherewithal. I think I would have been thinking something's up with this. But, you know, she says, are you nervous about going back to Kuwait? Just making conversation with her. Sal's friends are out to get you. I feel like, just my opinion. So this person is acting like, yeah, okay, if I had to guess, French Red Girl probably did write this all up and copy and paste it to either in my opinion, I think either French Red Girl was on this account messaging Chantal, or she was telling the woman to say exactly, you know. So I think that French Red Girl was the person that wrote this out. Unless that the sister-in-law watches the Foodie Booty program and keeps up on it. I'm not sure if she does, but I think that French Red Girl definitely had a part in orchestrating a lot of these messages to Chantal. Hey, beautiful, my sister's husband is going to be out running errands and getting some more stuff I need to. She said that she'd be happy to come by and get BBJ. I'm so grateful for my family. They'll do anything for me. Let me know, because I'd love to have a sweet baby like her to hang with. Oh, my brother said he'll go and get her for me anytime. Her brother. I mean, you know that French Red Girl has a brother. So if a middle-aged man shows up to pick up your cat, I mean, I just feel like I would have seen right through this. But it just goes to show Chantal was so interested in getting rid of this responsibility that she would have taken someone at you know, these first few Instagram messages and said, okay, yeah. Oh, you want to come by? You want to get her? Oh, you want to pay the vet bill? Oh, this is perfect. Oh, you're bedridden and you're not doing well mentally? Oh, you sound like a perfect candidate. I mean, and by the way, not making that to sound like people who are not doing well mentally do not deserve to have pets around. I'm just saying, if you're giving up a 21-year-old cat that is in a very vulnerable state and needs extra attention and everything, and someone off of the internet that you do not know messages you and tells you in the first message, I'm bedridden and I'm not doing well mentally, would that just make you think, you know, maybe this isn't the best person to, you know, raise my 21-year-old cat through the last few years of her life? But the messaging goes on a little bit. Just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that really just I guess just trying to sweeten the deal, just really trying to get Chantal on board with it and everything. You know, I really love your channel. I really like everything that's going on, blah, blah, blah. And then they end it with this kissy emoji. I don't want to show out the rest of the messages just because there really isn't anything that goes in it. It's just basically Chantal saying, yeah, sure. Like, this sounds like a good deal and everything. Here's my address, here's my phone number, here's everything, blah, blah, blah. And as we know from last night, the French fry girl's brother went over to Chantal's apartment, picked up the cat, and it's now a part of Amy's family. So French fry girl's brother and his wife, Amy, are now the caretakers for BBJ. And after all of that went down, French fry girl took BBJ to the vet. This 21-year-old cat that has all of these ailments and is losing its balance and can't, you know, put on any weight or whatever, so skinny. Took it to the vet. That day, took her to the vet. So urine and blood tests have not been done yet, but it was to the point where her cat paw had nails growing into the pads of her, I don't even know what you would call it, like a paw. Yeah, her paw. I was going to say her hand. Are the front two paws of a cat a hand and the back two are feet? How does that work? Are they just four paws? But anyway, all of the nails were so long, had not been trimmed in so long that they were growing into the pads. Could you imagine how painful that would be? Oh my gosh. So painful. So they got the cat taken care of, and there's a whole video if you want to hear the specifics about this over on French Fry Girl's channel. I'll put the link to that video in the description below if you want to check it out. It's very interesting. I would say, listen, if you have time, listen to the first 30 minutes of that stream from yesterday. It's titled Bloop, B-L-O-O-P. It's if you want some tea, check out the first like half hour of that video. I mean, so French Fry Girl gives a very detailed account of what goes on with taking the cat to the vet and the type of care she received and what the vets and all the vet techs had to say about the state of the cat and everything. And it's not too good. Not too good. The cat was not being given any type of means. Some people are saying that it was nearing the stage of neglect. It was nearing the stage of ABU. So I don't know. So what will happen from here on out? French Fry Girl said that she is going to be taking BBJ to the vet next week. They will get urine tests. They will get blood tests done and anything that the cat needs. Anything that the cat needs, whether it be medicine, food, toys, love, affection, it will have it. It will live a very good life, however many years BBJ has left in her. And I believe her. I think that French Fry Girl's sister-in-law will take good care of the cat and it will be well looked after, and we'll have updates pretty much whenever we want. Pretty much whenever we want to have updates on BBJ and how BBJ's doing and everything, they'll be provided pretty regularly. And I think that this will be something that will be held over Chantal's head for a very long time. I think that she will have a very difficult time coming back from this, especially with everything that happened with the nails. I mean, you know, just there's a lot to be said about that. I mean, you can do this. You can go to the other side of the world. You can buy all this stuff from Lush, but you couldn't take your 21-year-old cat to the vet to get its nails trimmed, in which it was an excruciating pain every day. Just saying. But yeah, So that's the story of what the summary. It goes way more in depth. If you want to watch all the streams and all the rage streams and everything, I think I will do a reaction to a rage stream in the next few days, but that's the summary of what has gone on with everything in Amy Flowers and BBJ and French Red Girl versus Chantal. So very interesting couple days in Gorl world, and I'm excited to see where it takes us next. Thanks for watching.